Good morning.
Good morning.
America strong.
America strong.
Go ahead, say it. America strong. North Carolina strong. North Carolina strong.
North Carolina strong.
Fayetteville strong.
Fayetteville
Fayetteville strong.
strong. Fayetteville strong.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And we are blessed to live in this nation and this state and in this city and this region. 1 billion cups of coffee and $1 million. 1 million cups of coffee and $1 million. Let your Greater Fayetteville Chamber get you to that $1 million. What I'd like to share with you this morning is a brief overview about your chamber and what your chamber has to offer you as an entrepreneur or a business owner. So I'd like to spend about 5 minutes and then take your questions. What is a chamber? Chambers have been around for hundreds of years, and they really are a business network, a network of businesses and entrepreneurs that band together to take advantage of their collective energy and innovation and advocacy. And your chamber is no different. Your chamber is a nonprofit organization, a 501c6. And so your chamber is committed to supporting you, the members of the chamber. So why should you care? Why should you care? The first reason you should care is because I assume that you want to get to that $1 million. And your chamber will help you do that by expanding your reach, expanding your reach to get to your objectives, to reach your goals. And so let me start with the strategic overview of the chamber. The chamber's vision is to promote prosperity and community resilience. Not just prosperity, but also community resilience. Community resilience includes quality of life, quality of place, and all the things associated with keeping our community great, which sets the conditions for growing your business. And so it's not just about prosperity, it's about community resilience, which includes all the nonprofits, includes the individuals, includes everything associated with quality of life and quality of place for the area that you live. And how do we do that? We do that with 3 core values. The values that describe how we will do business, with integrity and transparency, with innovation and inspiration. And so those core values guide our work and our philosophy and how we do business. We have 4 priorities. The Greater Fayetteville Chamber has 4 priorities. The first priority is to promote business-friendly public policy. So you want policies that make it easy for you to start a business, grow a business, expand a business, pass a business along to the next generation. And so our first task is to review and promote business-friendly public policy. Secondly, we are committed to fostering diverse, innovative business solutions. And that could include things that are on the horizon, such as information technology, robotics, and all the next generation ideas that we know are coming. Your chamber is committed to researching those, promoting those, and sharing with you and answering your question as it relates to new technologies. We're also committed to building and sustaining collaborative partnerships with the institutions that really support our area, the universities, the Ford, the city, the county, and all the institutions that exist. We are committed to partnering with them in order to advance your position as a member of the chamber. And then lastly, to provide valuable programs and services, seminars, workshops, and activities that are going to be beneficial to you as essentially sole proprietors and small business owners. And so that's the strategic framework and the priority of your chamber. Now, what is our value proposition? Our value proposition is fairly simple. It is to be your advocate in providing you visibility, credibility, leading to profitability. And so as with most things, if you participate, if you work hard, if you take advantage of what chamber membership offers you in terms of advertising, marketing, and networking, then you will likewise benefit from the credibility that you get from the visibility in supporting the community and listening to and understanding best business practices. And all of that will generate greater sales for you, greater brand recognition, and lead to greater prosperity. So the chamber is committed to you and being your advocate. And to the extent that you take advantage of the tools and the resources and our numerous contacts, then you immediately expand your reach and expand your footprint. You can quickly tell your story. You can consistently offer specials to members. You can quickly really use your membership in the chamber as a resource to expand who you are and what you do and overall to gain prosperity. So that is our value statement, to provide visibility to our members, credibility for their business, and profitability overall for them. This is our calendar. We have several events that take place on a monthly basis. The Coffee Club, which is a networking event that provides information and a great opportunity to pass out your cards. And we have a small business breakfast that also does that. But this is a list of activities that are on the horizon. I might just highlight that the first week of May, we are going to celebrate Small Business Week, National Small Business Week, with a Small Business Awards luncheon. And prior to that luncheon, we will be asking for nominations and we will be recognizing small businesses, and so mark that on your calendar. Even before that, on the 18th of March, we will have our annual gala, which is an opportunity to celebrate the accomplishments over the last year. But these activities and these dates will be on our website. This is just to give you a flavor for the kinds of activities that we have planned. Okay, some quick facts. Building prosperity and community resilience, that's job one. Integrity, innovation, and inspiration is how we do our business. Advocacy of business-friendly public policy, fostering innovative new ideas and initiatives, building strong collaborative partnerships, and delivering valuable programs and services are our priorities. Our chamber is over 100 years old. We currently have 700 members, but that really translates into closer to 2,000 individuals, because each owner, each business has, in some cases, many affiliates or many individuals that are on their books. And so when we send out our contact notice, we're reaching closer to 2,000 individuals. So as a member, that gives you some idea of the reach that you get through your chamber membership. There are a couple of different levels. We have an institutional level, and institutions we have invest in the chamber, and you can see the investment levels. We have a business level for businesses that are already established, and then we have an entrepreneurial level for those who are just getting started. You see their level there. We are open to everyone. There's over 300,000 citizens in the county, and so they're either an individual or a business or an agency, and so there are opportunities for them to be a part of the chamber, regardless of who they are, whether they're for-profit, non-profit, individuals, large companies, entrepreneurs, home-based businesses. There's a place for everyone in the chamber, and there's an opportunity for everyone who is a chamber member to take advantage of the reach and the vision and the mission priorities of the chamber. The chamber is a nonprofit, and so our goal is to improve prosperity for our members and the employees of our members, as well as improving community resilience. And so that's what we're all about, providing visibility, credibility, and profitability. And so your chamber is open for business, and your chamber is open to your membership, to your questions, to your thoughts, to supporting you as business owners and business leaders in our community. Our website is faybiz.com. So faybiz.com will get you to our website, and Rodney at faybiz.com will get you to me. And so thank you very much for being business owners and entrepreneurs, because you make the world go round. One of the reasons that our region is great is because of you and what you've done, your ideas and your focus on advancing your business, which provides great services and great support for our community. So thank you very much for who you are, and thank you for having me here. I really enjoyed the session this morning, and I look forward to continuing the relationship. And I have a relationship already with some of you, and I'd love to have a relationship with all of you, either as members, but more importantly, as business leaders and business owners in our community. I believe Fayetteville is a wonderful place. I believe it's wonderful because of the arts. I believe it's wonderful because of the businesses. I believe it's wonderful because of the churches and places of worship, one on just about every corner. I believe it's wonderful because of the dynamic downtown that we have that's growing. I believe it's wonderful because of the educational institutions that we have. I believe it's wonderful because of Fort Bragg and the men and women who serve our nation in military uniform, and all of our first responders who serve us so diligently. I believe it is wonderful, most of all, because of the people. And you represent the people, and not only the people, but you represent the business people of our community. So I am excited about the chamber. I am committed to supporting you, and I look forward to the days ahead. Now, I'll be happy to take any questions that you might have.
You mentioned the investment levels of membership. I think that's changed recently. Is that correct?
The investment level changed in two ways. We added a $10,000 investor level. In the past, our highest level was $5,000, but we have offered our larger institutions the opportunity to invest in the community at the $10,000 level. And so our larger institutions who are already committed to supporting the community, their investment in the chamber is really enables the chamber to do more to advance the community and community resilience. And we also added I don't have it up here, but we also added a $200 level for sole proprietors. And so if you're a sole proprietor and you'd like to be a member of the chamber, but you can't you can't get to the $350, then we have a $200 level membership that's for you. So we added at the top, and we added down where the rubber meets the road. And so those are the two adjustments. Everyone else remains the same. Yes, sir.
I agree that Fayetteville's a great community. I enjoy living here, although I actually live in Hope Mills, but in the Fayetteville metro area. But Fayetteville does have its issues. And recently in the Fayetteville Observer, there was a series about some of the poverty that exists in the Fayetteville area. Does the chamber have a strategy for how to address that and bring those folks up so that we can improve our community?
I have a philosophy about that. My thought about that is that we are all in a helium-filled balloon. Some are at the top of the balloon. Some are at the bottom of the balloon. The balloon, in order for the balloon to go up, and in order for those at the top to go up, those at the bottom have to go up as well. And so we must address poverty, minority businesses, small business. We must address every aspect of our community. And I have had some communications with board members and others, and there is a great willingness to do what we can as a chamber to help facilitate really moving ahead and allowing our collective balloon, that includes all of us, to rise. Because we cannot achieve the greatness that's available for us if we don't address every aspect of the community. So while the chamber has not met to talk about this because we hadn't had our first board meeting in January, it is a priority topic, and I have had conversations about it with citizens. I mean, it's the kind of thing you don't really like to talk about. People don't like to talk about that. I mean, it's just not.
But it's reality.
It's a part of the resilience of our community, so we got to talk about it. Now, the truth is that there are many nonprofit organizations and individuals who are working tirelessly to address that. What is probably needed is greater coordination, synchronization, visibility among them. And so we, the chamber, based on our board decision, will decide what our role will be and how we might assist in doing that. So very good question, thank you.
Yeah, just to tag along with that, I've always felt that there was a very big disconnect between all of the organizations, and I think that people don't realize what's out there, what can
Right.
be done, and if there was some kind of overseeing, entity that would, interview people and direct them in the right area, and then coordinate efforts so they're not duplicated.
Right.
But that's something that's really very much needed.
Yeah, and I don't know that it's so much leadership as it is visibility and transparency among them so they can prioritize the best use of their resources without duplication.
Right.
And collectively, that gives the opportunity to pursue resources beyond what we might have locally, which is always a good thing. And so I think there's some great opportunities to do that. And I would invite any of you who are interested in that to send me an email and be ready to serve on teams or committees to provide suggestions about what we might do to address that dimension of our community. Yes, ma'am.
I just want to make one real quick comment. As a benefit to being a chamber member, whenever you do join the chamber, Sustainable Sand Hills offers a discount rate on the green business certification for those business owners who want that certification.
Okay, very good, thank you. Other comments? Yes, sir.
Does Tony Dixon still hold that networking meeting in the morning?
Small business networking
The
breakfast.
breakfast.
Oh, the breakfast? Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And I predict we're gonna have to double up because,
It's getting full.
Once all of you join, we can't fit you all in there, so we'll have to have it twice a month.
That is one of the best,
Yeah.
I think, events that the chamber has.
It is.
And I'd like to see more of those from the
Yeah.
chamber, because when you talk, all the things that you talk could be integrated with
Right.
visibility and instruction.
Right.
You got so many, you got 1,000 chamber members, 2,000 chamber members.
Right.
There's probably thousands of years of experience in there
Right.
that those people can share with people
Right.
that are getting started and that kind of
Right.
thing.
Right.
I found that networking breakfast to be very beneficial.
Right. I agree. Yes,
Not so
ma'am.
much a question as just to say the chamber works if you work it.
Right.
And if we have an awesome chamber here in Fayetteville, and if you're not taking advantage of it, then please start taking advantage of it. If you want to come to the networking things as my guest, since we're a member, you're welcome to do that. But remember, as a business owner, you can't go to a networking event and sit at a table and only talk to yourself. It works if
right.
you work it, and we have an amazing chamber here in Fayetteville.
Don't be shy.
Yeah.
Well, just to piggyback on that, I'd like to say from my perspective that the head of the chamber right now, that you're bent toward the small business is a welcome. I like hearing that a lot. Because in the past, unless you were a big developer or Goodyear or, somebody out at Fort Bragg, they could have cared less. it appeared, I'm not saying that they did, but the small businesses around here, that's the lifeblood of this city.
It is, it is,
And
it is.
the reason that the city does so well is because most of the people that I know in this room get up at 7 in the morning, work till 11 at night to get their businesses going and provide a good service to the community. So I think you're headed in the right direction.
Very good, thank you. Yes, sir.
A couple months ago, I attended one of your networking sessions, and I noticed that you gave out prizes. I think that's the first time I've met you, was there. What does it take to offer, for example, you know, people, it says, here's a prize for you to raffle off. I like to offer, have some of my things raffle off also, you know, like gift certificates. What is necessary for you to do that?
It's done. It's done. It's done.
You
It's
want to
done.
do certain things certain times of the year?
No, it's
or
done.
Certain types of meetings? or
It's
this-
done.
I'm very.
It's done. It's done. You just tell me what you want to raffle. You just tell me what you want. We've got a coffee club coming up. We can do it as early as the 21st of January. You just tell me what you want. Just tell me what you have.
Thank you.
Yeah, you just tell me what you have. Sure. Okay, well, thank
What can
you.
this community do for you in the chamber?
Well, okay, there is one thing. There is one thing you can do for me personally. You know I want you to join the chamber, but there is one thing you can do for me personally. What you can do for me personally is tell your Fayetteville wonderful story to everyone you see. Whether it's the arts, your business, the churches, the schools, the gardens, whatever you love and whatever is special to you about Fayetteville, make that the first topic of your conversation routinely, locally and when you travel abroad, among family and friends. Talk about what is great about Fayetteville. Because if we don't, no one else will. And we have awesome attributes, and we have to talk about them, get excited about them, and then we will be able to realize greater value from them. So tell your Fayetteville wonderful story is my request to you. Okay? Thank you very much. God bless you.